My wife had never had a pet before we started dating, but she soon became obsessed with my cat. But other than sometimes feeding and brushing him, she never had to do some of the other tasks that come with cats, namely getting poop out of the litter box. One day, I had a bad flu and asked her to scoop the box. I hear her from the other room screaming, "Ew, it's so gross." I go into the room and see her crouched by the box, wearing a sandwich bag as a form of glove. She had been trying to pick up the pieces individually. The scoop was literally on the floor right next to the box, maybe 6 inches from her. She got really mad at how hard I was laughing. Took my wife through a haunted house. One of the characters started trailing us, which she wanted no part of, so she got in front of me to get away from it. I let our new friend catch up to us and managed to swap my hand for their hand. Then I stopped and waited. Didn't take long. She got to a corner, turned around to shove me through first, and found out that it wasn't me, but our new friend. Cue the screams, the cursing, and me uncontrollably laughing. Thankfully, we were the last people through for the evening. I've never seen the entire cast of a haunted house break character due to someone's freakout. It was totally worth it. She still won't go to a haunted house with me, and I actually work at one now. A girl I was into and I went through a haunted maze, complete with dead ends, false turns, strobe lights, and otherwise pitch black. Both of our ideas of fun. Cue chainsaw noise behind us. She pushed me towards the sound and booked it. I found it more funny than anything, but what was even better was watching a dark, shrouded figure pull away from the wall and go after her. I'm trying hard not to laugh and give him away while keeping up. Eventually, she feels safe. I see her stop and hear a very loud, "Oh God, please hurry up, there's someone in front of me." Actor says, "Someone behind you too." I watched her jump at least a foot and trip before booking, nearly pissed myself laughing. Best haunted house memory to date. My husband is a super duper reserved kind of guy. I always say he's so wholesome, he sparkles reserved. He doesn't put himself forward in any way. He likes to blend in with the background. Very shy. You get the idea. We are in our 40s, BTW, so that makes this even more funny. To me, anyway. So it's Christmas night, and we're back home from the folks' house. He'd gotten a set of black, skin-tight thermal underwear from his mother. I'm in the living room putting out my new candle holders when he bursts into the room in his new long underwear and does this completely obscene and pants-hissingly hilarious interpretive dance for me. In our near decade of marriage, I'd never seen him do anything remotely close to it. And by God, it was hysterical. Just thinking about it sets me off laughing. There was this guy I was just met who was interested in me. I wasn't too sure about him because I didn't know him well. And besides, we lived in different countries. My friend who was visiting and staying with me knew of this situation, and after a night out, she invited him to stay over at my place to watch a movie with us. We all fell asleep in the living room. In the morning, he and I were in the living room while my friend was in the kitchen. For some reason, when I lived in that country, every morning I had major gas. Like super loud, airy gas. It wasn't smelly, just loud. It was like clockwork. This morning was no different, and since I really didn't think anything would happen with this guy, I let a huge one rip. It was so loud, even louder than my normal ones. I'm acting like nothing happened while trying to gauge his reaction through my periphery. The guy looks at me and asks, "Was that you?" "No shit, Sherlock, there's no one else in this room." I turn to him and say, "Yes, do you mind?" I'm watching his reaction because even I thought this fart was gross and loud, and because I'm waiting and wanting to scare him away. Completely unfazed, he says no, and then proceeds to talk about the plans for the day. Totally won me over. Been together 13 years, married for 5.